Okay, back in the game. What were we doing? Oh god, what's this? Oh, please die. I very much dislike the fact that I can't do any orbital bombardment with the starship weapons. There's a special module that you can use, but it's similar to the invasion module, so in the sense that you can fight at a planet and it'll destroy random structures and that's it. And it's spent. You have to refit to get another one. So there's no quick way to get rid of enemy colonies. It's a tedious invasion process, basically. This is why the robotic minions who always win ground combat is a very excellent base. Because it never gets to this. If you have 2 colonies to conquer, you put 2 invaders and it's 100% success. If you don't particularly want some special ability, go with the minions. It's the best thing ever, their ability. You can basically look like the enemy has 6 colonies, so I need at least 6 invaders to go there. It's the only race that really has the option to do a blitzkrieg type of warfare. So where it goes into the system, takes out the shields, and then just runs through the planet, invades, next. Yeah, I don't see any need for that tech. We'll go with the plasmatics, mainly because we want the weapon upgrade. Robid, that's a research planet. Yeah, I'm very happy with the industry level already, so we'll be building habitats and something to research centers. That's pretty much it. I'm building the habitats first to get our prosperity up, and we need the room anyway. So wanted it there to be ready so it can grow as soon as possible. So a few more habitats, we should get quite a lot of prosperity out of it and have a lot of room for the population to grow. We're gonna leave a couple of habitats here too. After that there'll be a ton of research laboratories, nothing else. Industry of 60, that's quite a lot. Okay, we need 3. We will be left with 5 extra, so enough to build some additional defenses here. We'll be building factories, mega facilities. That's a great level of prosperity, 21. Yeah, it's an excellent planet. We need quite a lot of more population anyway, so a few habitats I will build 3 at least. I have to refit the ship. It won't last another serious fight with enemy ships. I'm glad this is happening because it's very rare in this game to have actual ships exchanging fire like this. Okay, 2 days. And we need to do this again. Yeah, they're trying to build a planetary shield, so that's great. We only need 1 invader to be refitted there. Server A. I'm not gonna make this a pure industry planet. It's a shame to waste that many research slots and squares boosting research, especially since the industry level here is already quite high. You'll get it easily to closer to 60 by just building on the red squares. Yeah. I don't like this. That the enemy has the things they use are they don't have enough weapons or enough energy, so there should be a better template for their ships. Now it's mainly me firing at a ship that can't react in what I'm doing in any way. So the fights in this game are very unsatisfying. They're either the enemy shooting outside your weapon range, so you can do nothing, or otherwise the fight ends long before you have stopped doing your turn. I think I mentioned this earlier, and this is one of the great weaknesses of this game. What I mean is the fact that energy adds additional turns, basically. The turn-based combat system where you can buy additional turns for you by using more energy. But the enemy doesn't really have that much energy, so there's a problem. Because it leads to a fight where the enemy fights maybe for 1 or 2 actual battle turns, and then it stops, and you still have like half a dozen turns left, so you're just beating on a guy who's totally helpless to do anything about it. That's kind of bad. It sucks so bad. How much energy do we need? Let's try that. Have a little bit of shield. The engines are so that I can move onto a planet outside missile base range and not take any damage. Invasion. One of these ships on the minions would be enough to annihilate an entire race. For us, it's probably 2 to 3 planets worth of invaders here. do want a weapon. Even if it's just one. Just in case, in the case that I don't have to be reliant on an escort ship 100%. I can do something even without them. But then I don't really need the extra engine. I can replace it with extra power. Yeah, let's try this one. This is an invader. We need one invasion unit. 15 days. Jeebus. That's going to have to do. The fight is still ongoing here, so please die. Yeah, he has no more energy, so again, I'm shooting at a ship that has no real way to defend itself. And we can defend this. Do you have for weaponry? It isn't a particularly good ship. Yeah, well, it has a lot of firepower, but the weapons aren't that good. This is Bob, right? Yeah, so that means research. I'll start building the research campuses. Okay, we don't really need anything here. We'll build 2 mega facilities. It'll take about 20 days before we can finally bury that last lizard man colony. Silver rays, so another habitat might be nice. We'll need more habitats here. Yeah. Ignatius. More research, more industry. Yeah. Four more days, okay, we'll wait. Now this isn't gonna be enough, not nearly. So we'll have to build a couple of more habitats. Maybe about 3 or 4 more. We'll start with a couple and then start building these research centers. Server. You're building a orbital shield again. That's good for us. As long as you build that crap, you're not gonna build any proper defenses. And we can develop our technology. I do want the plasma weapons before I'll start engaging the yellow. I think I'll build a megaplex here. Metroplex. Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna happen until we get rid of the lizard men. We'll be upgrading our colonies in the meantime. We'll have to get up technology level at least 1, preferably 2. Well, we only really need the 1. The plasma weapon. That way I don't have to sneak around the missile base range to try to get 3 shots. The plasma range is far higher, so we can very comfortably fire outside their weapon ranges. Oh, yeah, this is some kind of backwater planet again. Try to buff out our research as much as possible. I think the industrial capacity, you don't need many industrial planets in this game. You need a few of them, but they can be spread around, so many act as a refeeding stations. At least on a galaxy or star cluster of this size. On the larger one it's maybe quite different because the fleet sizes and things will be on a different scale. But I don't mind that because this game really doesn't lend well to large fleet battles because of the turn-based system where one of your units takes a turn, then one of the enemies, and one of the enemies. So there's no real benefit in acting in large groups. What it means is, as one of your units does something, the rest of your fleet is totally vulnerable to enemy attack. So it's much preferable to have one good combat ship that does all the fighting. Needs more population. Definitely more population. And never forget to shoot the defense down there. Otherwise this whole thing will be for nothing with the refeeding. It's somewhat annoying to do, but it won't last for long. About 20 turns. By our casual estimate. It'll take 15 turns to upgrade the ship or refit it, and it won't take long to come back here. 5 days. So maybe around, well, a little bit before day 1000 comes. We certainly can use the time to do other things. finally get to buff our research. There's not much point building additional defenses because we're relying on ship defenses and the enemy can shoot outside missile range, so additional shields will only buy a few days of time before the loss comes, so we'll make more signs. I forgot to shoot, didn't I? One thing I'm not allowed to forget, I forgot. It's because the the planetary building management takes too long time. And that's probably the 90% of time I spend in each turn. You can automate it, but the AI isn't really good. Maybe on the less important planets. That's probably recommended, at least at this point. But they aren't really that many. They aren't the unimportant planets on a size of galaxy size of this small. There are the front production facilities or planets that we need to be managed ourselves because they need to be 100% focused on production. And then there's the rear research planets that we don't want any production. We want them to be 100% focused on research, and I can't. The automated manager doesn't do that details. You just, if you let it him to manage it, he'll build planets like the computer AI does, and they're terrible. They're absolutely terrible compared to my planets. So if you basically don't give a damn what kind of crappy planets you'll have, then that's fine. It keeps them developed, at least somewhat. But it's not gonna be good. We need to... What do we need to? Let's look at the... Yeah, everyone's only at war with me, and that's the one thing I don't also like. Because it seems like they're just playing against me instead of trying to win this game. At least in Master of Orion, they usually try to achieve a dominant position in the galaxy, regardless if they meet me or not. Not here though, only wars I've seen are against me. Everyone else is fine with each other. And I dislike that quite a bit. Maybe if I invested heavily in the... What was it? We don't have it developed now, it's alien hospitality or something like that. I think that's basically a diplomacy buffing. You can devote your industry to making. So with that we could make friends and allies. We might give it a go actually. See what it comes up to. I'm sort of interested in finding out myself. I have no idea how useful that is. We'll finish this. It was alien hospitality, yeah. Diplomatics. Maybe we could try to be friendly with the Marmosins. I'm not sure what the point would be, really. Well, we could wipe out the Swaparamans without any interference from these two. That alone might be worth it. Oh yeah, leave orbit. You need to continue building something useful. Okay. The target site is Rel. It has fast engines, but it doesn't move fast in system. Okay, we have 14 turns to go before we reach 1000 days. Yeah, let's build another habitat. I'll probably leave planets like this to the computer at some point. I just can't be bothered. Not planet like these though, I want them to... Nothing that I want to heavily focus on something. But... Sounds like someone tried to come up with a system name and he ran out of names. So this system will be called Bob. Pretty terrible name. Perfectly fine name for a person, less so for a star system. Doesn't really have the same feel a star system name should have. Yeah, we'll need more habitats. We're very close now. I'll set this to automation. I can't be bothered with this. Okay, what's this place? By number 1. Let's see if it actually succeeded. Okay. Let's buy number 1. Where is it? Yeah, self-manage. It at least works. Now it's time for Aiden to end this. Finally. Invade. Yes. Leave. And I'll let this color. I won't leave this to be self-managed yet. I want to strengthen the industrial base at least a little before doing that. Because I'm not sure how good the computer is at doing that. So maybe build like something like 5-6 of these mega facilities and then leave it to the computer. We don't really have any use for this ship. Or that one, to be honest. Well. We'll leave the Guardian here. We do have two colonies here. And they're basically unprotected at the moment. But you, I don't need. Go away. 4 ships, 6 more allowed. Yeah, very under construction, and one of them is under construction. Yeah, we need more ships. Good news for you, you get... No, yeah, I'm waiting for technology, that's why I haven't been building it. That's you shouldn't do that. You can always repeat them. But even badly armed ships are better than no ships at all. Replenisher. Hmm. We'll take one scanner, but this is terrible. Couple of shields and energy. I'd like some special like unique ability to... They're all terrible. Mass condenser. Yeah, that's not really all that useful. Molecular die down is acceptable, because if we need to blockade something, we have to 100% be able to guarantee that the enemy ships can't move through. So molecular die down means that they're unable to move. Then we can move out of their weapon ranges and blast them to shreds, at least with the plasmatrons. This is our new guardian, so we'll call it the Sentinel. It should arrive, yeah, after plasmatics.